Most people see 2 Instagram stories and think, nothing serious. But when those stories confirm a location and an event at the same time, that's a real signal. In this video, I'm breaking down what Jaan Yaman's Madrid stories actually confirm, what they likely mean for El Turco's promo week, and the exact 24 to 48 hour signs to watch next. And if you want clean, fact-based updates like this with zero fake drama, hit subscribe right now because the next 2 days will tell us everything. Let's start with the 2 stories because together they do something important. They remove uncertainty. Story 1 shows a hotel welcome in Madrid. You can literally see Bless Hotel Madrid on the pillow. The caption says Menudo recibimiento, which in Spanish is basically what a welcome or what an amazing reception. It's a short line, but it's not a random line. It's a reaction to the setup itself, which tells you the welcome was notable enough to post. Story 2 is even clearer. It's an El Turco Evento fan, in Madrid with a date, a time and a venue. January 14th. Doors open at 19:30. The location is Cine Palacio de la Prensa, Plaza de Callao 4, Madrid. And it says free entry until capacity is full. That's not rumor territory. That's a real-world listing. Once a venue and time exist, Madrid isn't a maybe. Madrid is confirmed. Now the key question becomes, why does this matter? Because in entertainment marketing, there's a big difference between travel content and promo week content. Travel content is usually vague. Airport photo, skyline photo, coffee, some random caption. Promo week content is structured. You see a location base, you see controlled visibility, and then you see a public-facing activation like a screening, an event, or a fan gathering. That's exactly the pattern these 2 stories create. Base plus activation. Let's talk about the hotel story first because people underestimate this part. A luxury hotel welcome can be personal, sure. But when it includes branding, careful presentation, and a reaction caption like, what a welcome, it often signals that the arrival is planned and supported. Suggests coordination. Even if it's not a massive press trip, it's not just, I'm passing through. It's, I'm here for something. And that something becomes much easier to interpret when the second story exists. Because an event is a reason. It anchors the timing. So what does this likely mean? In the cleanest, most realistic interpretation, it means Madrid is part of El Turco's promotional wave in Spain. And Spain matters here more than people think. Spain is one of the best European markets for building momentum fast because Spanish social media reacts quickly to events. People post clips, crowd energy spreads, and the platform can use that energy to boost visibility. Also, Spain isn't just Spain. It's a gateway. If something hits in Spain, it can move into Spanish-speaking online spaces globally. That's why Madrid becomes strategically valuable. Now, I want to be careful here. This doesn't automatically mean El Turco will explode worldwide. That's not how this works. A fan event is a signal of visibility, not a guarantee of outcome. The real test is what happens after. So let's break down what this does and does not confirm. What it confirms is simple. Jaan is in Madrid or connected to Madrid right now, and there is an El Turco fan event in Madrid on January 14th at a specific venue and time. What it does not confirm. It does not confirm a global hit. It does not confirm massive press coverage. It does not confirm long-term mainstream success. But it does confirm something important. There is organized activity. And organized activity usually means a platform, a distributor, or a promo team is pushing for visibility. Now let's talk about the evento fan itself, because fan events are not just for fans. They're used to create 3 kinds of content. First, proof content. This is content that shows real people showed up. Crowd shots, cheering, reactions, fans filming. That proves interest in a way that online posts can't. Second, clip content. Short interview clips, Q&A moments, quick red carpet arrivals, short greetings. These clips are easy for accounts to repost and spread. Third, algorithm content. When lots of people post from one venue at the same time, the platform sees a spike in location tags, mentions, and video uploads. That can feed discovery. So when you see a fan event in a major city like Madrid, you should think, visibility machine. Not just meet fans. Now we connect this back to Jaan's current positioning. Over the last period, Jaan's international path has been moving through multiple markets with a clear pattern. Italy for foundation, Spain for expansion, and then a wider global reaction depending on the results. El Turco being positioned in Spain isn't random. Spain is a market that can amplify a show's launch week in a way that looks bigger than the raw numbers. And that brings us to the most important part of this video. The next 24 to 48 hours. If this is truly a structured promo week, we should see at least a few signals showing that the event is being used as a push. Here is your clean checklist. Signal 1: Venue reposts. If Cine Palacio de la Prensa or related accounts repost clips or stories about the event, that shows the event is active and supported. Signal 2: Official page activity. If El Turco's official accounts or partner accounts post reminders or recap content, that confirms coordinated promotion. Signal 3: Short press moments. Even a 10-second clip of Jaan arriving, greeting, or doing a quick statement is a huge signal. Why? Because short press clips travel faster than full interviews. Signal 4: Fan crowd footage. If we see multiple fan angles showing crowd energy, that proves the event created real engagement, which helps online momentum. Signal 5: Platform messaging. After the event, if the streaming platform increases promo, posts more, or highlights the show more aggressively, that's one of the strongest signals that the event is part of a bigger plan. Now here's the realistic interpretation rule. You don't need all 5 signals. If we get 2 or 3, it's a clear promo push. If we get 0, then it was a smaller activation without a wider campaign behind it. And this is exactly why these 2 stories are valuable. They give us a measurable window. We can watch what happens next and evaluate it based on signals, not hype. Now, let's answer the big question people are going to ask immediately. Is Jaan in Madrid for the event? Based on what we can see, the most reasonable explanation is yes. His presence is connected to Madrid at this time because the event is in Madrid, and the hotel story shows Madrid. It would be strange to have both appear together if there was no connection. But here's the honest part. Until we see him at the event or official confirmation, we should phrase it as a strong likelihood, not an absolute claim. That's the difference between clean analysis and rumor. So what's the clean statement? Madrid is confirmed as the location of a fan event, and Madrid appears as Jaan's current signal through the hotel story. That suggests a promo week move connected to El Turco. Now I want to go one step deeper. Why this timing is powerful? Because fan events right before a release work like ignition. They create immediate content right before the audience's first full watch window. That's when casual viewers are easiest to convert. People see the clips, they see the noise, they get curious, and then they click. This is especially effective when a show is trying to reach beyond the core fan base. Core fans will watch anyway. The real goal is casual discovery. And discovery is driven by something is happening now. Madrid events give that now feeling. So what should you do as a viewer or as someone tracking momentum? If you want to see whether El Turco is being pushed seriously, don't just look at headlines. Look at patterns. Do official accounts increase posting? Do major fan accounts upload event clips fast? Does the platform amplify content? Does the conversation expand outside the usual audience? That's the real test. Now I'm going to give you a prediction framework. Not a prediction of outcome, but a framework for reading the next 2 days. If the event produces crowd clips, short press clips, and official reposts, the promo week is strong. Expect more visibility, more mentions, and a better chance of trending placement. If the event is quiet with almost no clips and no official reposts, it may still be meaningful locally, but the wider push may be limited. Either way, Madrid is a smart move. It's a city with visibility, media access, and social energy. And even a medium event can create content that travels. Before we close, I want to highlight something. This is exactly why story-based tracking works. Because official announcements are often late. The internet sees signals first. Location, schedule, and activation. This is not about overreading everything. It's about reading the things that are actually concrete. A venue, a date, a city, and coordinated timing. So here's the clean summary. A Madrid hotel welcome story suggests a planned presence. An El Turco Fan Event listing confirms a real activation in Madrid on January 14th. Together, they strongly indicate a structured promo window in Spain. Now it's all about what happens next. Drop your vote in the comments. A. This stays as a local fan event. B. This triggers wider momentum and platform push. And tell me your country because I'm tracking where the interest is strongest. If you want clean, fact-based updates on Jaan Yaman with no fake drama, subscribe right now. I'll be following this Madrid event and posting the follow-up as soon as the Real signals appear. Crowd clips, reposts, and any official promo changes. Because the next 24 to 48 hours will tell us everything.